Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, you lovely faces, to a brand new video here on the channel. Well. Isn't it interesting to see that someone who gets sued quite a bit because of some of the certain and stupid things that they do, she thinks that she can countersue and it will all go away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what we got here. Now, this is coming from TMZ, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, she is suing her own lawyers. Now, she says that her $1 million insurance policy does in fact have to cover her in the Johnny Depp trial and verdict, and she's asking a judge to confirm it. The actress countersued New York Marine and General Insurance Company after they first asked the judge to let them off the hook for a $1 million liability policy that she'd taken out to protect her from defamation claims. Now, I will have to go back and look through a lot of the files and everything else, but I'm not too sure if we've even been told this, first of all. But does anyone know when she took this policy out? Not the entire insurance thing, but just that policy on to protect her from defamation claims. Because, again, if she made this policy a couple of months up to a year before she wrote her piece in the op-ed, well, I think that's a motive right there. You know, that's forward thinking, that's pre-planning. Anyway, we're going to move on. Their argument was based on the fact that the jury found AH's committed willful misconduct in a defamation of Johnny, and under California law, they say that gives them an out in having to fulfill the policy. In other words, they believe they're not responsible. In new court documents obtained by TMZ, sadly this is from TMZ, AH argues the exact opposite, namely that New York Marine promised to pay her defense costs and judgments against her up to $1 million, no matter what. Only $1 million? So you still got to pay in total like $25 million. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's 15.6 something like that $million in court fees alone. And then she owes Johnny Depp $10.35 million. So, you know, take $1 million off there and that's what you got. Bada bing, you know? It's, oh my God, it's just so funny that she thinks, I could save $1 million. Well, not really, darling, because you got to pay that $1 million to Johnny Depp or your lawyers anyway. That's the unconditional deal she claims they struck with her, and she says they haven't lived up to their end of the bargain. AH says that in trying to wipe their hands clean, they're turning their back on that agreement, including breach of contract, among other claims. Still, the fact the insurance company pressed the issue now, she's met them on the field and asked a judge to require the insurer to pony up. Now, when I was reading all of this, one thing that was going, obviously tons of things going through my mind, and one of them was, first of all, if there's an agreement, was it oral, as we know that she likes doing, or was it a written contract? Because if it's a written contract, then that's it. You know, that she can win that. However, if it was an oral agreement or an oral contract, then that doesn't legally hold. And one thing I'll say with that is because if she says the oral agreement, the oral contract stands, they're ponying out of it, they should give me the money, this, that, and the other. Well, in that case then, Johnny Depp did lose Pirate 6 because there was an oral agreement, oral contract for $22.5 million up front. So, what are you doing, Amber? Are you saying that literally Johnny did lose that because of you? Because if there was an oral agreement, which they all said there was with Johnny and Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer and a few other people, but then you got, no, you didn't do it. There's no written contract. Is yours written? Or is it oral agreement contract? Which one? But then another thing went through my mind is, again, why is she bringing this up now? We're meant to be receiving new documents tomorrow in the appeal process. Is this just another thing to say, oh, I need more time, Judge Penny, as a karate because I got this going on. Or I'm doing this, I haven't had a chance to do this. That's another one. But there's so many things going through my mind regarding this entire thing. Again, her coming off of Twitter, deleting the account supposedly. You got that one there. Then you got this open letter, which I'm still adamant her PR team are behind it. And more than likely, Michelle Dauber had some kind of thing to go with it because out of everyone, she seems to be one of the only people pushing it really hard for people to sign that letter. But to be honest with you, these people don't actually know the history of Michelle Dauber and her family, which, the DUI guy put it out on Twitter, and if you've seen it, whew, holy moly, that family is messed up. And you can possibly see why she acts how she is, because some of the things are not exactly friendly or actually nice things. Well, actually, a matter of fact, they all make Satan cringe. Anyway, going back to this, as you can see in this one by here, even TMZ are calling her AH, not Amber Heard. AH. The news outlets are now calling her AH, which I think is absolutely just... It just makes me tickle. It tickles my ribs, that does. But as we just go back through it as well, she's saying that with the argument as well is based on the fact that Jury found this in California law. And myself and Les, we were actually a little bit like, oh, right, okay, we had a question regarding that because she's countersuing him. And obviously, she's declaring herself that she doesn't live in America anymore, that she's stateless or whatever and all this kind of stuff. And we were like, right, Linda, because she is suing him, but she's claiming that she's stateless, does that have anything to do with it? Linda was like, no, because obviously where this was, she can sue him because they sued her in California and New York, or, and all this kind of stuff. So that's where she can go and do it. Similar to how Johnny Depp sued The Sun, which he's in America, they're in the UK here. So we're like, right, okay, brill. But still seeing that she is on the hook, forget lawyers' fees at the moment, she's still got to pay $9.3 million. And I'm pretty sure, if we just have a quick on Goozy on Google, I'm pretty sure her net worth is nowhere near anything anymore. I'm pretty sure she's something like minus something, isn't she? So we'll do the celebrity net worth, which is what the majority of all places normally go to. And yeah, it's minus 6 million. Minus 6 million. So she's still got to find another 3 million or 3.35 million to go on top of this minus 6 million. And then she got find another 15.6 million for the law, for the lawyers and everything. Absolutely hysterical. But as you can see, there's a few things here. And, she goes, oh, what's a net salary and everything else going on. She filed the thing. And there we go. So the key facts. She earned $10 million between 2013 and 2019. Highest earning was 2019 with $3 million. She was paid $1 million for the first Aquaman, $2 million for second, earned $200K per episode of The Stand, and she previously had a $1.6 million 2-year L'Oreal contract. Previously had. So she doesn't have that anymore, supposedly. But again, no, this is, celebrity net worth, which is what they do. They don't exactly have a lot of stuff, which is like, oh yeah, but this is going on. And then obviously, you got by here, legal costs and Virginia trial were covered by homeowners insurance. So, as you can see, you got other relationships, spousal support, and everything else. There's so many things that this woman did, It's just absolutely hysterical. Because you got by there as well, she claimed, the witness claimed she lost 45 to 50 million in combined film and TV endorsements. How? Where? And again, you still got this book deal thing going on, which if that happens, that is going to be one of the most atrocious things ever. And by God, you're right, I'm going to read it for you all on stream. But me and Les have already come to that conclusion because we think it would be hysterical just to see the type of claims that she would do. But that's what we got, guys. You know, it's very interesting to see how this person thinks that she can literally do whatever she thinks she can. And the thing as well, do these two photos well in the thumbnail just make her look like she's a disappointed teacher? Or she's just looking at her children and she's really disappointed? And remember, all the photos I've used in this thread, that one there, and that one there, they're all towards her own lawyers, which is always funny to see. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.